Hey, what's up, people? Piz out here, and to continue with my month-long holiday horror series of Christmas-themed horror movies, today I'm going to bring you guys my review of Santa's Sleigh, starring Bill Goldberg as Santa Claus, and I can barely say that with a straight face. Former pro wrestler Bill Goldberg as Santa Claus. And where to begin with Santa's Sleigh? The backstory is that Santa Claus is actually the son of Satan, and he brings terror and dread throughout the land. And one day an angel comes down from heaven and challenges him to a game of curling. And the stipulation is, if Santa Claus loses this game of curling, he will have to, for the next 1,000 years, bring joy and happiness to all the children across the world. Of course, Santa loses this game of curling and is forced to do just that. He is the bringer of gifts to all nice children and so on and so forth. He's the cuddly, fat, jolly image of Santa Claus that we all grew up with, that we all know and love. But fast forward 1,000 years later, that sort of curse, for Santa at least, is lifted, and Santa is back, and he is bloodthirsty. It's up to a young couple and their grandfather to basically best Santa Claus yet again and try and put him back on the nice list forever. And Santa's Sleigh is, I'll put it this way, the movie opens with a Christmas dinner sequence involving James Caan, Fran Drescher, Chris Kattan, and Rebecca Gayheart that ends in complete and utter bloodshed and mayhem and total craziness when Santa, again, played by Bill Goldberg. I mean, just wrap your mind around that. Bill Goldberg, yes, Bill Goldberg as Santa Claus. And might I add, Bill Goldberg does a fantastic job in this film as Santa Claus. Okay, wrap your mind around that whole concept. You've got Bill Goldberg as Santa Claus. You've got an opening sequence involving James Caan, Fran Drescher, Chris Kattan, and Rebecca Gayheart around a Christmas dinner that just ends in complete chaos and bloodshed. And from there, we are really greeted with a pretty funny, pretty witty, tongue-in-cheek kind of Santa slasher movie that is really just a lot of fun. I mean, surprisingly, I can remember seeing this cover in my local video store when it was first released in like the early 2000s and thinking, really? Really? And totally passing on it and being like, I'm not going to waste my time with this one. But anyway, yeah, there he is. Bill Goldberg as Santa Claus. But I actually, slowly but surely, I started to hear some good things about this movie. And I was like, you know what? Let me check it out. And I was very, very pleasantly surprised in that, like I said, it is an intentionally funny, at times pretty daggone funny, I should say, witty, tongue-in-cheek, kind of smartly written at times, horror, comedy, slasher flick that I then was like, hey, I'm gonna buy it. Why not buy it on DVD? And I'll make it a staple of my Christmas horror movie watching tradition. It's not quite on the same list as far as that tradition is concerned with movies like Black Christmas and Silent Night, Deadly Night that I reach for, literally every Christmas season. I want to say I've probably actually not seen this film for about the past couple of years, but I popped it in and I watched it again the other night. A lot of the jokes, it's the kind of film, the first time you watch it is really the best. It's not the kind of movie that, over the course of watching it again and again, is it going to really hold up? I mean, a lot of the jokes are, they're funny the first time around and not that funny really later. But, it's a really fun movie. I highly recommend it if you have not seen it. If this cover scared you away, if the fact that it's got Bill Goldberg as Santa Claus scared you away, definitely go check it out. I'm sure you can pick this DVD up like super cheap. Yeah, it's just a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun. I mean, that's the bottom line. The acting is good. Like I said, the writing for the most part is really good. Some of it is actually really smartly written. A lot of witty stuff going on in there. A lot of tongue-in-cheek, just fun, over-the-top, gory, bloody moments. And Bill Goldberg is actually pretty good as Santa Claus. I mean, you know, who'd have thunk it? But, yeah, I mean, I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. It's the kind of thing you pop in, you know, and you just sort of, you know, sit back and have a fun time with. It's fast-paced. It's definitely, you know, the kind of movie, it's not going to bore you. It's just a lot of fun. I mean, the bottom line is it's a lot of fun. If you have not seen it, I recommend it. Definitely go check it out, pick it up. So yeah, kind of a brief review of Santa's Slay, but I recommend it. A lot of fun. I will add this little side note about Bill Goldberg at least. Many, many years ago, when Bill Goldberg was professionally wrestling for WCW, WCW had some kind of promotional gimmick going on with, I want to say Little Caesars Pizza. And I brought home some pizza one day, and it had Bill Goldberg on the box. And of course it said Goldberg. And I like put the pizza on the table. And I look and my mom's staring at the box. And I'm like, what? And she goes, a Jewish professional wrestler? Blew her mind. Totally blew her mind. So anyway, just thought I'd add that as a little side note in there about Santa's Slay. But I definitely recommend it. A lot of fun. Look for it. Pick it up. Give it a watch. Definitely a solid add to your Christmas season horror comedy kind of flick there. I recommend it. So anyway, until next time, you guys take it easy. Hope you guys are all having a great holiday season. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace.